I got all my names from like different people in my family. Like my name, Joy, I got that from my mother. Ari, that comes from my grandmother. Emanuela, that comes from my dad, whose name is Emmanuel. And of course, my last name from my father's side again. I have two sisters, Maddie and Marianne. I wasn't really scared of anything as a child, except for clowns. I hate clowns. They're so creepy. I remember this one party that I went to. There was a clown. And, like, I was 3 or something. I don't remember. But, like, I remember this clown putting a bird on my head. Apart from that, I don't think I was scared of, like, anything else. The night 6 men broke into my house, I was asleep in bed, and I heard a loud bang. And I felt someone smack my feet. So I opened my eyes, and I saw a man standing with a bandana tied over his nose, holding a gun to my face. 2 of them had broken through the locked door of the bedroom that me and Maddie shared. I was like 7, I believe, that's the night it happened. So I don't remember that much, but I remember them yelling, and I remember them going through our stuff and like throwing it everywhere. Now that I think about it, I can't imagine what my mother felt without knowing whether or not we were okay. They kept us separated, and my mother was in her room, and my other sister Marianne and our nanny were in the guest room downstairs. And I remember one of the men, he saw me watching him, and I don't know, I was looking him in the face, I was watching what he was doing, and he walked over to me with his gun, and he put it like so close to my face, it almost touched my face, like right there. And he yelled at me, and he told me to close my eyes, and I did, and then I fell asleep. I used to have a lot of nightmares, though, like a lot, like sleep paralysis type stuff. It was like really creepy. Someone once told me that I was probably like clairvoyant or something. I don't know. Do I believe in that stuff? I mean, yeah, like I believe in God. I come from a very religious family, and I consider myself very religious, and there's no way of believing in God without believing in all the other stuff, and vice versa. It's all connected. I really just consider myself Christian. Like, when I was little, my mother was Baptist, and my father was Catholic, but somewhere along the line, that all went out the window, and we started going to, like, a lot of random churches, especially when we lived in Nigeria. I've been to Nigeria twice. The first time I went there, I was 8, and ended up living there for 4 years. The second time I went there was to bury my father. July 2013, my father passed away. Passed away. I actually don't really like any of those words for it. Like, died. That's too harsh. It's like really in your face. It yells at you, like, and then there's passed away. Passed away. That's too soft. It's too gentle. It doesn't like capture the actual feeling. It wouldn't make you cry, and like I think you're supposed to, right? I mean, I actually don't cry a lot or like ever. I mean, I did cry when I watched Chicken Little. Like, no, like the sky was falling and no one believed him. It was like so tragic. Like, believe the chicken. I really like movies. I watched a lot with my dad. I remember that. I want to write them now. I actually want to write a lot of things. I write a lot of things. I once wrote a poem and performed in front of like a lot of people, including Andrea Gibson, whom I like love. Gosh, this is at UMBC. I've actually been to a lot of schools in my life. Okay, let's see. I don't remember the name of my preschool. It was Catholic. Yeah. Then I went to Green Castle from kindergarten to 1st grade. I moved to Nigeria, went to Grace Garden for 2nd, then to Pampers for 3rd, Paysettas for 4th. I skipped the 5th and 6th grade. I don't know. I used to be smart or something, whatever. I went to Fontage for the 7th and 8th, did part of 9th at Word of Faith group of schools. Came back to America, went back to the 8th grade, finished that off where I left off at the 9th. I went to Bowie High, whoop whoop, did my full 4 years there, and this was the first school I went all the way through. I graduated in 2011, went to Towson University, left there, went to Bowie State University, left there too, and now I'm at UMBC. I actually really like it here, though. My friends are great. I mean, I wish they could say my name, though.
Etukudo? 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 Etukuda. Etukuda. Etukudo. Etukudo.
But I mean, I don't mind that as long as they say other nice things about me.
And she's funny.
She's really funny.
No, she was like a beast on the field.
Go, Joy! Go, go, go!
like the way that she looks at the world, because it's just in a very interesting, like, different way from the way I look at it.
She's always in her own little world, you know, but not in a bad way.
She's hard to like get along with at first. Like, she has a very interesting sense of personality that a lot of people don't appreciate. She has a way of saying the weird things that everyone's thinking, but no one else has the like guts to say.
I mean, I was a mean kid. My hair, oh gosh, whoever did my hair, they didn't love me. I don't remember too much of when I was a kid, just like random things. When I was 10, I had a dog. It was a Doberman or a Rottweiler. It was black. I had it for a day and it ran away. I think someone ate it. One time in the first grade, this guy named Daniel called me a black dog. He said it was because I was black and ugly. I mean, I was actually pretty ugly. My mom's cool too, you know. A lot of people say I look just like her. And then they say that I look like my grandmother too, so I guess I know what I'm gonna look like from ages 37 to 78. And if I look like them, then maybe I'll act like them too. Who knows?